came and went, and now returned again to Sicily, the old Saturnian reign. Under the angel's governance benign, the happy island danced with corn and wine, and deep within the mountain's burning breast, Enceladus the giant was at rest. Meanwhile King Robert yielded to his fate, sullen and silent and disconsolate. Dressed in the motley garb that jesters wear, with looks bewildered and a vacant stare, close-shaven above the ears as monks are shorn, by courtiers mocked, by pages laughed to scorn, his only friend the ape, his only food, what others left, he still was unsubdued. And when the angel met him on his way, and half in earnest, half in jest would say, sternly, though tenderly, that he may feel the velvet scabbard held a sword of steel, "Art thou the king?" The passion of his woe burst from him in resistless overflow, and lifting high his forehead, he would fling the haughty answer back, I am the king." Almost 3 years were ended, when there came ambassadors of great repute and name from Valmond, Emperor of Almaine, unto King Robert, saying that Pope Urbain by letter summoned them forthwith to come on Holy Thursday to his city of Rome. The angel with great joy received his guests, and gave them presents of embroidered vests and velvet mantles with rich ermine lined, and rings and jewels of the rarest kind. Then he departed with them o'er the sea into the lovely land of Italy, whose loveliness was more resplendent made by the mere passing of that cavalcade, with plumes and cloaks and housings, and the stir of jewelled bridle and of golden spur. And lo, among the menials, in mock estate, upon a piebald steed, with shambling gait, his cloak of foxtails flapping in the wind, the solemn ape demurely perched behind, King Robert rode, making huge merriment in all the country towns through which they went. The Pope received them with great pomp and blare of bannered trumpets on St. Peter's Square, giving his benediction and embrace fervent and full of apostolic grace, while with congratulations and with prayers he entertained the angel unawares. Robert, the jester, bursting through the crowd, into their presence rushed and cried aloud, I am the king! Look and behold in me Robert, your brother, king of Sicily. The man who wears my semblance to your eyes is an impostor in a king's disguise. Do you not know me? Does no voice within answer my cry and say that we are kin? The Pope, in silence, but with troubled mien, gazed at the angel's countenance serene. The emperor, laughing, said, "'Tis strange sport to keep a madman for thy fool at court." And the poor baffled jester in disgrace was hustled back among the populace. In solemn state the Holy Week went by, and Easter Sunday gleamed upon the sky. The presence of the angel with its light, before the sun rose, made the city bright, and with new fervour filled the hearts of men who felt that Christ indeed had risen again. Even the jester, on his bed of straw, with haggard eyes the unwonted splendour saw. He felt within a power unfelt before, and kneeling humbly on his chamber floor, he heard the rushing garments of the Lord sweep through the silent air, ascending heavenward. And now the visit ending, and once more Valmond returning to the Danube's shore, homeward the angel journeyed, and again the land was made resplendent with his train, flashing along the towns of Italy unto Salerno, and from there by sea. And when once more within Palermo's wall, and seated on the throne in his great hall, he heard the Angelus from convent towers, as if the better world conversed with ours, he beckoned to King Robert to draw nigher, and with a gesture bade the rest retire. And when they were alone, the angel said, Art thou the king? Then, bowing down his head, King Robert crossed both hands upon his breast, and meekly answered him, Thou knowest best. My sins as scarlet are. Let me go hence, and in some cloistered school of penitence, across those stones that pave the way to heaven, walk barefoot, till my guilty soul is shriven. The angel smiled, and from his radiant face a holy light illumined all the place. And through the open window, loud and clear, they heard the monks chant in the chapel near, above the stir and tumult of the street. He hath put down the mighty from their seat, and hath exalted them of low degree. And through the chant a second melody rose like the throbbing of a single string. I am an angel, and thou art the king. King Robert, who was standing near the throne, lifted his eyes, and lo, he was alone, but all apparelled as in days of old, with ermine mantle and with cloth of gold. And when his courtiers came, they found him there, kneeling upon the floor, absorbed in silent prayer.